Alright guys, I've got for sale a mk2f polo 1.3. It's for sale. I've had it for the last 5 years. I've done numerous bits of work on it. Yeah, I've looked after it really well. It's just it's time to sell it now. I've got a bigger family now, so it's the only reason I'm selling. It's had countless bits of work done to it. For example, it's had a full new suspension, sash suspension. It's had apex lowering springs. It's had the Volkswagen 2 caliper upgrade with black diamond vented and grooved discs. I had them powder coated, resealed, pretty much everything, and I'm powder coated white. Engine's done 109,000 mile. At 100,000 mile, I decarboned the top of the head with pictures to include. Interiors not too bad. It has got the Ricardo bucket seats in there with a bit of a rip here, and that's kind of loose, but it's never bothered me. So you can see this one's pretty perfect, to be fair. You know, it's just a bit dirty because I need to clean it myself. In the back, it's got the standard polo, which they're a bit battered. I've also soundproofed the car, as you can see. It just needs a bit of a clean, which will be done before I actually sell it. Carpets wise, carpets yeah, dirty, but there's no rips, tears or fuck all in there. You know, it's got the so the full car got soundproofed. It's like a black sticky shit with like tinfoil material. It's quite expensive actually. The reason I did it is because I don't have a radio, and I wasn't too happy with the connector blocks. I wanted to really put a brand new radio wire in there, but it's quite hard to come by. Yeah, 109,000 mile. Like I said, it's been serviced every year since I've owned it. The lady that owned it before me, she was 94, so to be fair, she wasn't a boy racer. Got kids myself, so I'm not exactly a boy racer myself. It's got a full 12-month MOT in it, issued on the 18th. Let's try and get that focus. 18th. It did fail its 5th time round, but I've sorted all them out now. As you can see, the emissions always, it flew through its emissions as always. It's had a brand new exhaust on it, apart from inlet manifold and cat, so it's had the down flexi pipe. It's just bits of shit. Yeah, it's a brand new fuel pump. I've still got the original fuel pump just because I ran it without it. Well, I ran out of fuel one day, and I tried starting it over again, so I didn't like the fact that you can burn the fuel pumps out, so I changed it. It's still working, but not that much of a bit of a tart with it. I didn't want to break anything. A bit like an idiot, I painted. I didn't spray paint. I had to paint it with some Hammerite white because I had a pram in the boot, and it's gone a bit shit. Again, I soundproofed the boot. That's just through because I've just done the fuel tank. Again, full size 13 Avon wheel, which is pretty much brand new. There is a parcel shelf, but I'm just waiting to. I've got that in my house. Engine. Let's look over the engine. The car is quite dirty, to be fair. I've not cleaned it, but I will clean it before someone comes and grabs it. I'll show you the engine dead quick, and then I'll start it. It is cold. Right, there's the engine. Let it focus. There's the engine. There is the heater bit gone. Fucked that off when I took all the head off. It is cold, as you can see. I'll just do a little bit of a slow shot. I like to see the engine as well when I'm buying a car, you know, and So it's had a new clutch, a new Recon gearbox. I don't have the receipt for that. The guy that I did buy it off said it were, and I paid quite a bit of money for the gearbox, so I shouldn't see why. Brand new drive shaft gaiters, because they were corroded on the last one. It's had brand new tie rods, track rods. Like I said, it's just had a new fan belt put on it. So yeah. Oh, hang on. What I'll do now is I'll start the car for you as it's cold, and then you can hear it. Choice the main gear. So it's the first start. Like I said, it's cold. As you can see, it's pretty quiet. This is cold, so it will be a little bit louder. The cover there, I have got the cover. I have got the cover in the shed. There's also some other little bits good with it as well. Got the original Volkswagen grille, the original orange lights. Yeah. Like I said, obviously with it being cold, it will be a little bit louder, but yeah. Hopefully I'll just let it warm up for a little bit. There are some bad points on the car, I'm not going to lie to you. Resistor, fan resistor, only works on 3. Yeah, but it does blow hot air. The door, I backed into a wall a bit like a dickhead. You can see there, to be fair, if you just put some white paint over that, it should be fine, but if I were going to keep the car, I'd replace this door anyhow. A little bit of rust there. There's a little bit of rust there as well. And there's a little bit of rust there. And there's one more patch of rust. To be fair, the rest of the car is really rust free. That's because the fuel tank leaking. It's solid, it's absolutely solid. You know, there's the brand new filler neck with a fuel tank. Like I said, the rest of the car, you know, just needs a new screw in that. Yeah, like I said, I've looked after it really well. Yeah. What I'm going to do now is just going to show you all the receipts. Like, I've got racing lines on there, the Hell racing lines. Yeah, it's had pretty much everything done to it, you know, what you could possibly think of. The only thing that's not had is a brand new engine. You know, everything else is pretty much new. But with all the receipts in my name anyway. You can kind of see it's all been done within the last 2 years as well. 2 or 3 years. And that last year I did about 3,000 miles. The year before that I did about 3, so I've probably done 9,000 miles in the last 3 years. To jack all really.